Welcome! I'm Arseni, and I am the People's Chef. Join me for some easy, healthy cooking. Today I'll show you how to prepare a simple treat that will complement any meal. The Chambord liqueur strawberries is fun after dinner treat, easy to make and good on the palate. Let's get started. First off, I have some strawberries, just a regular sugar that you find in the house, and some Chambord. Now this is really an option. You could use any kind of Chambord that you would like. It could be Chambord, it could be rum. Almost any kind of liqueur will work as long as it has some color and it has some flavor. Now wash and dry your strawberries. Now, one of the things I like about strawberries is that the seeds on the outside. It makes it a little unique other than the regular fruits that you might find in the house. To start off with, get your Chambord and put it into a small pot to start reducing, because this is going to take some time for it to do. Add just a tad bit of sugar, probably about 1 or 2 spoonfuls. You don't want to add in too much, just because the Chambord already has a lot of sugar content to begin with. So mix it just a little bit so the sugar doesn't crystallize on the bottom and start to burn. Now as the alcohol burns off, the sugar will blend in with the Chambord. You don't want to set down your temperature. This was set up a little high just because I wanted it to be warm as it came in. Now for the strawberries, very, very simple. Make sure that the stems are pushed back so you have as little waste as possible, and just cut them. Cut off the ends. Cut them in half. And you don't want to cut it too thin, but make it like a bite-sized piece. Now, one of the things I like about this specific recipe is that you could either use it by itself, or use it in a garnish. So I mean, you can use it with ice cream, pies, cakes. The sugar and the alcohol will keep for a pretty good amount of time. So, I mean, if you have it in the fridge, the sugar content will preserve it, and the alcohol will keep all the germs away. So as this reduces, now you want to keep in mind you don't want to reduce it too much, because as it reduces, it will get stronger in flavor. Now I'll just do a little bit here. Now, as soon as this is, I'm going to put the strawberries in here just in a little bit. You want to, if you're going to be serving it really, really quickly, just rush it into the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it should be cool enough to serve. I just add it in. Now, as it reduces, it will also cook in the strawberry flavor. Combine the strawberries and liquor. Swirl them around just a little bit. Let them cook, just turn up the heat a little bit. Now as this is cooking, what this is doing is all the flavors from the strawberry will infuse with the liqueur and the sugar. So combine everything together to be used, at the finished dish. One of the things that you can also add in, I have some mint here, and we can take probably a couple of leaves, snag them for my garnish. And you could either tear these or you can cut them, either or. I like to tear them just because it's, makes it a little bit not as unified. So give it a little, use it almost kind of like basil in the soups. Now as it's put in, move it just around just a little bit. Now you want to let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. But just in this case, we'll just make it very, very simple. Now, as this is finishing cooking, yeah, it should be pretty good. Now, to serve it, move it to the side just a little bit. Bring out put the strawberries. Now again, if you serve this by itself, you probably want to make a little bit more. For the reduction, if you want it to be a little bit more thicker, you add in just a tad bit more sugar. And as the Chambord starts to get on the plate, grab just to get like a little bit, put it on the sides. Now you can use either a white plate or a red plate. I mean, you wouldn't want to use a red plate just because of the color combinations, but using something on the lighter side. Now for the mint, it's actually one of the really cool tricks that I've learned in culinary school. You grab the very end of it, right here, and it's almost ready to go. There you go. And you have Chambord licorice strawberries. This is a great to serve with ice cream, any kind of pies, or by itself. Here you go. It's a great thing to top off any dinner. Thank you for joining me on my quest for healthy eating. The complete recipes shown in the previous shows are posted on our website at www.tpchef.tv. Please send any recipes you'd like to see on our show to arseni@tpchef.tv. Join us for future episodes, and thank you for watching The People Chef TV. Eat well and be well. I'm Arseni.